brick or I'ma have a flashback. Digging through the dresser like fuck it, where my mask at? The mash back with the banger and damage shit. And say fuck everything I learned in anger management. Hop back on some east side banning shit. And push a nigga's top back when I let the cannon spit. Start planning shit, premeditation. I'm in love with the streets again, rededication.
Alright, what's cracking, y'all? Y'all already know what this is, man. It's your boy Chill, man. I got my partner Jojo in the house today, man. And you know, I told y'all the story a while ago, but actually, you know, he's the one I was talking about. So this is my first episode of I Told It, but he lived it, man. So introduce you to my partner Jojo, man. So Jojo, tell us a little about yourself, man. How much time did you do?
I did 8 years, 9 months to be exact. You feel me? And I started off at county jail, of course, and then from there they sent me to Delano, where I did my reception, like about 90 days, and then from there they sent me to Corcoran. Stayed there for a couple years, and then I went down to CMC, and that's where I did the work of my time.
Right. Hey, so when you say county jail, what county you came from?
LA County, nigga, the craziest motherfucking county jail in the fucking world, bro.
Give us some stories about that, man. What was going on up in there, man?
Bro, you go in there a kid, and you come out an adult immediately, bro. I mean, ain't no kiddie games up in there, bro. Like,
a lot of squabbling, fights,
riots. Like, see, the racial tension in LA County jail is different, bro. That shit is like Mexicans and blacks, they don't get along at all. So at any given time, you know, it could be a riot, and most of the time, there's more Mexicans than blacks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when they get deep, they start to push their little line. So yeah, few riots, seen niggas get stabbed, all that good shit.
Why don't you tell us about one of your first riots up in there, or something that you can remember?
Man, I mean, one that always stick out to me is man, this one was crazy, bro. I was in I think it was 2700, and it was remember the reason why I started, it was this Mexican. He came up in there, right? He ran with the blacks. He was from Grape Street, and they don't like that shit. Mexicans don't be liking that shit when Mexicans don't be liking that shit when their own kind run with the blacks, when from a black gang,
right,
or whatnot. So he came over there, and that's what started the tension. So the next day, they kicked that shit off, bro. And the cold thing is, right, this shit was crazy. I knew dude too who they stabbed up and they killed. He was from, his name was Maniac. He was from 1180 East Coast.
So somebody got killed in the riot up in there?
Facts. Got killed. Yeah, I got FaceTime. I get that time. Facts. So look, this is how it happened. This is how I got kicked off. Me and my mans, we chilling on the top tier. He about to go use the phone. I was looking because I need to make a phone call too. So I look, only one phone was open. So he jumped tiers. We jump tiers, we go up and down the tier. So he jumped tier to go down and use the phone. So I tell bro, like, hey, when the next one come open, let me know. He's like, bet. Bro, as he's walking, like, it's a group of Mexican Southsiders and shit. They lined up. Like, some lined up across the cells, and then some lined up leaned up across the bunks. So he walked, and as he gets right in the middle of them, they kick that shit off. And they yell their little sign, whatever, their little language. They be like, they say something, whatever. But they kicked that shit off, and they snatched him in the cell. Did their thing with him, and then, you know, once they put him up in there, it was over for him. The rest of the dorm, we all got into it. We was fighting and stabbing each other. You know how that shit go. But yeah, that was my first riot I ever been in. That shit was a eye-opener, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was crazy. First death.
And that's the riot you talking about, the dude got killed in?
Got killed, bro.
Man.
And then from there, it was tension for like a good year in the county jail. Like every like dorm I went to from there on out, it was like riot after riot for like the next like damn near 6-7 months.
Riots just jumping off all the time,
yeah, because of the death. So they were trying to like get back even. So that shit was just tension for like a cool like maybe almost a year because of that shit.
Yeah. So in your opinion, though, you know, because a lot of cats are always asking, man, who run the prison, who run the county jail. So who was running LA County in your opinion?
What you mean as far as like what race or like?
Yeah, what race?
The blacks. I mean, we always gonna run the shit from regardless.
Yeah.
Like plain and simple. We gonna run it.
Even though
they out
the essays is deeper.
Even though they deeper.
Now I heard a lot of dudes say, man, that LA County is way worse than any penitentiary. Well, how you feel about that?
They not lying. Once I got to the pen, it was like, damn, this is easy.
Yeah.
Kick my feet up, got my TV, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Don't got to worry about all that weird shit. Remember, motherfuckers ain't really so much. Ain't none of that gang. You know, motherfuckers ain't gang tension so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, it's cool. Like way better than the county jail. Okay.
So when you hit the county jail, you know, I heard like when you get up in there, sometimes it's immediately fights just right off top. As soon as you walk up in there, damn near.
Because usually wherever you go, you're going to run into your enemy. So if you gangbang, it's really going to be tough on you.
Right.
You ready to fight. Don't be no buster.
Yeah.
You gonna get your shit tested.
So you had to get your squab on a couple times up in there?
Facts. But see, cool thing is, I'm from LA. I grew up in the hood, but I ain't from no hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so that had that to my advantage, you can say, because I ain't no buster, so niggas ain't gonna play me. You feel me? I'm gonna stand for myself, but at the same time, you don't got no reason to fuck with me because I ain't from no hood. So I'm not like a natural enemy to you. You see me, it's like, oh, where you from? I ain't from here. So you don't got no reason to take it the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
oh, okay, you know, man. Oh, what's up, man? I'm like from there. So if I had any issue, it was personal issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't really have to be.
So a lot of times in my comments, man, a lot of dudes ask, you know, is it easy to survive in the pen if you don't gangbang, if you're not an affiliate? So what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, you can do it. I mean, I did it. You feel me? It's just all about how you carry yourself. Carry yourself as a man, and they gonna respect you as that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you go in there on some goofy shit, then you're gonna get respect. You're gonna get treated like a goofy.
You never had like dudes or other cars trying to press you or whatever because you didn't bang?
No, because at the same time I did grow up in the hood. So if it came to that, nigga, I did have niggas that would be like, nigga, what, just thumb me.
Right.
Feel me straight up. Like, so nah.
Right,
Respected my grounds.
So you got any like specific stories about maybe the first time you might have seen somebody stab or the first time you seen the yard go down? Was that your first time going to the pen?
Mm-hmm.
How old was you when you went?
I just turned 20.
Damn.
Just turned 20.
Yeah.
Real. Didn't get out till I was 29.
Is that right? It's 9
well, about
years,
to be
huh?
29, yeah.
Yeah.
A few months before my birthday.
So what you got any stories like I say maybe about the first time you seen somebody get stabbed or the yard go down or
So
anything that sticks out?
So the story, alright, so I told you the story in the county jail, but I mean the first time I seen somebody get stabbed in prison though, was when I was in the dorms when they had sent me to Corcoran. So I went to Corcoran to a 3-yard at first. They had me in the dorm living. That's why I hate dorms. This is one of the reasons why I hate dorms. And once again, we had a guy had came up in there, and this black dude had came in the dorm, and he tried to like, I guess kind of like press a little issue or whatever, because I guess the essays, they was getting more toilet tissue and more like stuff than we were. But it made sense because it was more of them.
Right.
So of course
they had more numbers. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So of course they should get an extra roll of this or this because they had more people they needed
Right.
to take care of. So.
Right.
But he felt that, oh, that wasn't fair. We should still split it evenly because our numbers might increase. But when that do,
Then
we'll
don't
cross
worry
that
about
line.
Then, yeah.
Right. So
not now. Right.
So he was low key loud about it, and you know the essays kind of heard wind of it. So they were like, oh man, you know your people, he's starting problems and stuff. You know, yada yada yada. We took care of it. It's good. But they like, no, we want y'all to roll him up. You feel me? Like we want him to get up out of here because he causing trouble. Like, nah, it ain't that deep of an issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just felt some type of way. He spoke on it. We squashed it. It's good now. So we told him we wasn't gonna roll him up. Really, the issue was he was a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They was a little intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was like, nah, we're not rolling our people up. You know what I'm saying? We need our numbers. So they was like, all right, bet. They act like it was good. So we did count time. You know what I'm saying? Right at the count time, but I learned my lesson already. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Once they be like, oh, it's cool, they squash it. Nah, if they don't like disagreement or whatever, or however something ended, they gonna kick it off for sure. So I was already telling my people, was like, you know what I'm saying, my bunkie and shit, like, bro, keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? They gonna probably keep this shit off, bro, because we didn't do what they wanted to do. For sure, they're not gonna let that shit slide, right? It's like, all right, bet. Lo and behold, as soon as they did count, they clear count, they did their little sign, their little noise again, whatever they do, boom, kicked it off, yada, yada, yada. So one of the black dudes, man, he got caught slipping. He, like, his bunker's far off in the back, kind of like more surrounded by them.
Yeah.
And man, they stabbed bro up pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you, man. But that's like the first time I actually seen somebody get stabbed, like seen this shit, like damn, bro. You feel me? By the time we got over there, it was kind of nothing we can do. You know what I'm saying? He lived though. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool though. But he did get stuck up a few times.
Yeah. So okay, so let's get back to the let's go back to the day, man. You know, when I told the story, man, I think because I had to rename it a couple times because of the YouTube censoring, but I think I end up calling it, man, what Jojo saw ruined him for life, man. So
it didn't quite ruin me for life, but yeah. It didn't quite ruin me for life, but yeah, no, that's funny though.
Yeah, so let's hop into the story, man, where I said, you know, I told it, but he lived it, man. So, you know, take us back to that day, you know, and all that stuff. Maybe maybe even a little before then.
So all right, so this is how it all started, right? So it was so this cat that hit the yard. So first off, I had a celly. You feel me? My nigga damn, what was my I can't remember my guy name, bro. He was from Brims though. B-Rock. My nigga B-Rock, bro. That was my celly when I first hit the yard. And he was making wine. He was a wine maker, right? So his points had ran up because he got caught with that pruno and shit. So he got too many write-ups. So they transferred him to a level 4. So I needed a celly, right? So this young cat from Philadelphia had just got on the yard not too long ago. And my partner, he was real cool with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a cool cat, you know what I'm saying? He was smart, you know what I'm saying? He was quiet, straight, whatever. So I was looking for a celly. My man was like, bro, why don't you move Philly in there? You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm like, all right, bet, say less. So boom, I moved bro in the cell. Everything's fine, right? It wasn't my celly for no more than like less than a week. You know what I'm saying? One day, how was it going? Okay, one day the Laker game is on or whatnot. So my celly think I'm going to the yard. He think I'm outside, but I'm actually down the cell watching the Laker game. Down the hall, and the homie said my nigga Mujahid. Remember Mujahid?
I remember Mujahid. That was his brother. Right.
I was in Mujahid's cell watching the Laker game, and the bell had just rung, so they had closed the yard down. So not closed, you know what I'm saying? You know you can go in and out and shit.
Right.
Run, so they locked the door so you couldn't go out on the yard. So only the tiers was open, the yard was open, whatever. So they thought I went outside, but the whole time I was actually in the cell watching the game. So they thought I went down to the yard, but I was actually in the cell watching the Laker game. So, but I had to use the bathroom. So I had went down to my cell to use the bathroom. But as I'm walking down to my cell, you know, remember you had the keys,
right?
To unlock the door. You know they got the window blocks to block the window of the cell. You know, they use like these little cutout. Most people use little cutout cardboards or like little pieces of paper or whatever. They just stick it over the window so you can have your little privacy or whatnot. So as I was walking to the cell to unlock the door, I didn't notice that the window block was on because another inmate was talking to me down the hall. So my head was turned, you know what I'm saying? As I'm going like this, put the key in the door, I'm looking this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So I'm about to grab it right now. I got you. Somebody wanted me to get their tape. I had to use somebody duct tape. Get their tape back too. And I had to use the bathroom. So I was like, fuck it. I'll go grab it right now. So I'm like, man, I'm grabbing it right now, bro. Woo, woo. So as I open the door, I then see that the door cover's on, but I already got the door halfway open. Yeah. So I'm now just about to be like, well, if he ain't doing nothing but taking a shit or something, it's like, whatever, my bad, Sally. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab the tape. So, but as I open the door, I see multiple figures, and then it's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm like, hold on, wait, I'm tripping. So I opened the door all the way up, right? And lo and behold, my celly is on his knees and G-Man is like sitting in the chair. Like, so my celly was giving this nigga head, bro. Like, no cap, like giving the nigga dome, bro. Like, no denying it. You couldn't say y'all was doing nothing else. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, right? So open the cell, I'm like, man, what the fuck, right? And I closed the cell back. Boom, close the door back. I'm like, man, hold on. I thought I was tripping. Like, man, maybe I'm tripping, bro. I'm trying to convince myself that I seen something different than what I really seen. Like, nigga, I'm trying to literally lie to myself now, like, bro. But God, I don't know what the fuck I'm like. So I walk down the hall. So as I'm about to go back into the Mujahid cell, all dazed and confused and shit. And no cap, when I walk in the cell, bro, like he sees the look on my face. He like, damn, bro, what's wrong with you? You good? I'm like, yeah. I'm straight, bro. I'm straight, bro. I don't know. Yeah. And then so as that G-Man actually comes down the hall, he comes to the cell like, hey, Joe, let me holler at you real fast. Right? So I'm like, all right, bet. So I walk back down to my cell, and he calls me in there, and he talks to me and shit, like, bro, you know, he trying to break it down. Like, man, you know, yada yada yada, please don't tell nobody, man, yada. I'm like, oh, so, man, okay, so like, y'all really did see what I saw.
Right, like when I told the story, I didn't want to put the man's name out there. I was calling him Tough Guy, so it was G-Man though, huh?
Oh, G-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
So where was he from?
Man, I don't remember where he was from, bro. He was from some blood gang, bro. But he was he was a short gang member, bro. He was from some blood gang, but I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Bro was sick with it. So anyway, He called me down to the cell, try to have a heart to heart with me or whatnot. Like,
what was he saying?
Bro, I don't remember all his words, cause honestly, I still was like kind of like, in shock. Like I couldn't just believe it, cause this the same dude who be like bashing like homosexuality and gay dudes and gay shit. Like he always was calling somebody else gay and been like, oh man, that's some gay shit, you gay, doing all that weird shit. So it kind of like fucked me up. Like, damn, bro, you is the gayest motherfucker here, right? But so why is you hating on yourself? Like, but that's what it be though. I learned that like people who be like super like gay bashers, bro, they low key be in the closet, you know what I'm saying? That shit be weird, bro. Like,
yeah.
For real. And he was like extra like homophobic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
remember
why
he used to
so
be with the
homophobic?
extras on the basketball court, all,
Extras,
all
bro.
super tough, don't foul him and all this old type of stuff.
For real. So anyways, he was telling me all that, like try to have a little heart to heart. I really don't remember all his words. That shit was really going through one ear out the other, honestly. All I was thinking is like, nigga, wait till I tell your homie. That's all I was thinking. Like, so whatever else he was saying, I don't know. I was like, nigga, just wait. And I just couldn't wait to talk to my setting, so I'll come back to like, nigga, what the hell going through your mind? So, anyways, we had that little heart to heart. I leave, he leave. Yard's over with, because it was almost about to be closing time anyway for everybody to lock up for the night. So I guess they was up in there trying to get their last little, Johns off or whatever before night was over, you know what I'm saying? And got caught up. Anyway, so next day, so we lock it up. Have like talk to my setting shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you been like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, he tell me about everything, how his little side of the story, whatnot.
So what are y'all?
I wasn't so mad at him.
Give us a little bit of the details. What was he saying?
I just asked him like, how long y'all been? I put that nigga on Wendy Williams, nigga. I was like, bro, how long y'all been doing this? Was you already doing it on the street? You feel me? Like all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, no, this is my first time experiencing. So I'm like, you decided to come to jail and get gay? I'm like, nah, niggas don't come to jail and get gay, you know what I'm saying? You already be having no tendencies, you know what I'm saying? You already be feeling that way.
Cause real quick, I remember you told me something. He had told you they was alternating or some shit. Remember you had told me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I asked him like, so does he do like? Oh yeah. I was like, y'all be smashing each other too. Like he be doing you be doing him. Be like, yeah, we be. I'm like, bro, y'all nasty, bro. Like, but I just had to get it all out of him, right? I just wanted him to be like 100. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real or whatever. So he kept it real or whatever. Cause I just knew the next day when I told, you know what I'm saying, G-Man homies, I just wanted to be able to tell him everything. Like, yo, your boy, your man's he wild. He a wild boy. You know what I'm saying? And this how wild he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he gave me the whole spiel, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no denying it. So anyways though, so next day come, I tell his peoples or whatnot, and I guess they have a little.
So you actually put him out there?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Cause man, come on, man, you can't be sitting here, you can't be faking the phone, bro. Worst thing you can be is just fake, bro. I don't like fake people, bro. Just keep it 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, just be all you can be, bro. That's who you are. That's who you are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least don't try to walk around one way, you know what I'm saying, putting on this extra front and then you doing something else in the closet, you know what I'm saying? That's just weird, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, next day I for sure told the leader of that card, you know what I'm saying? Leader of the blood card. Yeah.
You don't remember who that was?
What did I tell you? I think I hollered at this dude named Munchie. Remember Munchie?
I remember Munchie.
I think I told Munchie. Because I used to fuck with Munchie heavy, and he used to like
Munchie, brown skinned dude, kind of stocky. Yeah.
He was from Pasadena, Disneyland.
Right. Okay.
Right. So I told him. That's why I told him and told him and Bam.
I remember tall ass Bam. Yeah. Okay, with the glasses. Right. Okay.
So I told them or whatnot. And then they had that little meeting with him. They called him, had that little meeting. Pretty sure he was like, damn, what they calling me for? Right?
But he probably already knew though.
Probably already knew.
Yeah.
So I guess they was gonna roll him up off the yard. I don't know what they was gonna do. But anyways, they didn't do it right then and there. Later on night that came, the child came. So we went to dinner, went to go eat. I just hurry up. I wasn't gonna eat that night, so I went to go just give my tray away. And once again, the Lakers was playing. I'm a Laker junkie, so I went to hurry up and get back to the game. So I just went to chow real fast and just gave my tray away and came walking back to the dorm, to the cells or whatever. And I was by myself, you feel me? Pushing by myself or whatever. And I get on a tier, and as I'm walking by G-Man's cell, going to my cell, like he rushed me from behind. You feel me? So bang, he rushed me from behind, turn around, we squabbling up, and then my celly ran out the cell, and then he jumped in too.
Right.
You feel me? But then by that point, the guards is already running down the hall to make the shit out of the nigga. You feel me? And then they just threw a nigga in the hole. But basically, he did all that to get himself off the yard because his people was gonna deal with him, I guess, later on or the next day or whatever. Or he just was humiliated, you feel me? Or he just probably was mad at me, all of the above, shit.
Yeah.
But whatever the case was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, it is what it is, you feel me?
Yeah. And so you sat in the hole, I remember because you sat in the hole for a minute, and then you end up coming back to the yard, you know?
Exactly. I was in the hole for maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months for that shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, they put me on the yard. They sent them niggas to different places or whatever.
Yeah, because I remember I don't know if we was working out or we was playing basketball or something. Because I asked you, what happened, man, and you kind of ran it down to me. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, man, I appreciate you coming on here, man, telling your story, man. It's all good. Don't even trip, man. I appreciate you coming on here, man, telling your story. Yeah.
No worries, bro.
Any other interesting stories you got for us before we go, or?
Shit, like what do you want to? Oh, how I got out and changed my life around, became the man. No, no, real talk though. But no, man, that shit was just like the one thing about prison. What I can say is, bro, it's really no different from the streets, except nigga, you don't have no pussy. And some niggas is lucky enough to get that. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you go in there and you just keep your same principles, you don't let that shit change you, then you're gonna be alright. You feel me? Once you get on the streets, you're gonna be able to be alright.
Yeah.
Some dudes do get out, man. They be weird as hell. Like that shit change them.
Yeah.
They go up in there one way and come out a whole nother.
Yeah.
Like, no cap. But you, my nigga, 16. Feel me? Can't even tell this nigga did time at all.
Yeah. And same to you, man. When I run across a lot of cats, they tell me, "Damn, Chill, you look the same." And you about the first dude that I ran across that really pretty much looked the same, because a lot of dudes I run across, I won't even recognize them, because some of them been gained some weight, cut their hair or whatever, just changed a little bit. But man, you pretty much look the same. So I definitely would have saw you somewhere and spotted you and recognized you, man. And I appreciate you for coming on, man. My boy Jojo, man. It's glad to see you. Glad to see you doing good, man. Wish you much success.
Appreciate you.
And y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all resume normal program.
Dear God, please don't let me relapse and return to the evil that men do. Father God, I pray